What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And as promised, I am doing a flip through of my A5 rings planner for the month of October. And if you want to see how I have set up my planner for this month, just stay tuned. And I am back. Welcome to my channel. My name is Monica, and this is My Therapy is Planning. If this is your first time here, thanks for clicking that play button. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. I am going to be doing a flip through of my October setup for my A5 rings planner. This is what I use as my personal planner. All my appointments and just anything pertaining to me, and maybe some things pertaining to my home goes in here. So without further ado, let's get started. For the agenda, I have chosen this A5 rings agenda from Erin Condren, and this pretty brown color. I don't know the official name, but this pretty brown color. I felt that it was appropriate for fall, and I like how it has this little triangle detail, sort of puts you in the mind of an envelope. And I have this little charm that I got from Hobby Lobby, just hanging off the bottom of the planner. It has, gold hardware on it, so I thought this would be perfect match and for the fall. All right, let's get inside. Let's start with this side. Let me find something to put here so the glare won't be too bad. All right, on the left side, it does have a pocket here for the agenda. It has a pocket here and a pocket here, and I don't know if this is a pocket. No, it has actually a pocket underneath here, but I chose not to use the pockets for this month. Since last month, I did a lot with the pockets. I chose to keep it a little bit more simple this month. So let's see. Here, I just cut a piece of cardstock from a paper pad, and it just says, "Hey there, pumpkin. You are the pumpkin to my pie." And I just used some adhesive and stuck it here. This little oval egg shape was left over from some paper pad. I used this particular sheet to cut something, and this was like the scrap, and I just put it in here because it says fall harvest, and I think it says bring on the autumn or something like that. So I just put it in, and I actually got this little paper clip with these leaves on it, and a recent craft swap I did with Crafty Planner Queen, and my swap partner gifted me this paper clip, and I thought it was appropriate for fall, so I'm just decided to hang it here. Here I just took two pieces of cardstock, one larger than the other, adhered them together, and then adhered it to the inside of the cover, and then just put some different stickers on there that represents, let me lift it up. Oops, that represents things in fall, like sweater weather, roast s'mores, Friendsgiving, cook comfort food, visit the pumpkin patch, get cozy, read a book, carve pumpkins, eat pumpkin pie. And I used some letters to spell fall fun. And I just felt that was, a cute way to add some different things to the inside cover. Now, I love my fluted dashboards from Cloth and Paper. So this is where, let me make sure you're in frame. This is where this is from, Cloth and Paper. And then on the inside, I have my first dashboard that says Hello Autumn. I did create all the dashboards, and they are, some of these may be in my Etsy shop. I do have an Etsy shop where I sell printable dashboards and also reusable sticker books. So if you see any dashboards in here that you might like, or if you're interested in seeing some others, I'll have the link to my Etsy shop in the description. As of today, I'm recording this, I have a little over maybe 100 different dashboards, and I do have some for autumn, so you might see something you like. So this one just says Hello Autumn, and I have some sweaters, some boots, another chunky sweater, and a scarf. And it's the same thing on the back, but without the Hello Autumn. Here I printed out this image on some vellum, and it's a lady sitting on a pumpkin, and behind it I have a 2025 year at a glance calendar that's just on white cardstock, and I just layered that on top of this to give that image, and I thought that came out cute. And on the back, it's just a regular 2025 year at a glance calendar. Here, just as in my other planner, I have my focus, which is the word of the year, and it has the definition and of focus. And this image is also on cardstock. I'm sorry, on vellum, and it's layered on my word of the year, which is printed on cardstock. And I positioned her here so that way it's like she's laying down on the floor and you can still see the word of the year. So I like, you know, doing that with the layering. Okay, next I have my vision board on the front. I put it in whichever planner I'm switching to. I always keep a vision board with me. Next, I have my tab divider. I remember the name this time, tab divider for October. I'm not exactly sure where I got this tab. I know it's a whole, I have all 12 months with the black and black, and I'm not sure where I got it from. If I think about it, I'll put it in the description box, but I can't remember where I got it from. Here we have Hello October, introducing the month of October. I thought this was really pretty, nice fall colors, big pumpkin. So it kind of set the mood for the month of October. Okay, next I have this dashboard, which is an image of, it's like a desk, maybe in the evening working. We have like a planner here and just like a candle. A little candle holder with a candle right here. Then we go into the actual month of October. I have some things on here already. The birthdays and, you know, just little asterisks for other things. I'm not sure what planner shop I got these from. And I think I've had these for a while because I'm using a lot of fall stickers that I had from last year, this year. Now, this little paper clip I made, and this flower actually came from Hobby Lobby, and I just adhered it to this large paper clip to make this really fun floral paper clip. And I thought it went pretty with the theme, the fall theme, and all the colors. All right, next we get into this week, and this is the weekly section. I really love this image of, I'm going to say this like probably pumpkin bread, and it just gives all the fall feels. And then we have just like a little landing board, if you want, dashboard I created just using some cardstock and a little mum sticker that I had, and also some other little stickers that I had just to, you know, add some fun to it. Here we're going in on the first week, and this was, I didn't start the first week. I started the week of the 13th through the 19th, and this is the setup for that week. I'm not sure where this set came from, but like I said, I'm using things that I had from last fall. So that was that week, and then the next week, which would be the 20th through the 26th, this is the how I decided to do the layout. I love the colors. They represent the fall really well. And also I have another paper clip that I made. This flower was also in that same pack as the first one. And I just did the same thing, just hot glued it to here to make a paper clip. And I did 2 weeks at a time decorating. And I didn't do this, the next week after and then the end of the month. So I have those to complete. But these are Cloth and Paper 2024, not mistaken, 2024. And I don't mind redating my inserts. All you have to do is basically you just whiting out the number and the calendar in here, and that's it. And you save money if that's something that you want to do. If you're looking for a tip and a way to save money, you can always use outdated inserts and just redate them. It doesn't take long, but if you want to spend, that's totally fine. But if you're looking to save, that's one little tip of a way that you can do it. Next, we have my wellness section, and I have this dashboard with the pumpkins and a chunky blanket. And this is for working out, my schedule for the week, cardio, and then I'll put in the other things that I do. But I love doing cardio. I love the treadmill, and that's how I chose to decorate this. And she is from, oh gosh, I can't think of the name of the shop, but this is, again, something that I had from last year. I'm just trying to use up a lot of things that I have. And this sheet is from Cloth and Paper, and it originally says tasks and date. I just whited that out, as you can see, and covered it up and made it my own. So never be afraid to change things around. You don't have to keep things as they are. Next, I have my self-care section. And this is the dashboard I chose to use, Fall Vibes. I really love her. And the colors are really, really pretty. All right, next we have self-care. And this is a sheet I got from Pretty Planner Co. I'm not sure if she still has these in the shop, but it's a really nice, sheet for self-care. It says you can put an affirmation, a quote, or a scripture. Today, my self-care looks like, whether it's physical, spiritual, mental, emotional. And then you put how you're doing today. If you have any prayer requests, cultivate. Check-in happens when, or next self-care day. So you will put that. Your thorn is the challenge part of the day, or your rose, positive part of your day, gratitude, highlight, or success. The bud is the lesson you learn. And the prune is what are you leaving behind today. Now, I know it says today, but I use these on a weekly basis, not on a daily basis. And again, that's from Pretty Planner Co. if you're interested in the sheet. Next, we have Get It Done. This is my social media section where I would list any type of ideas I had, days I want to post. Just anything related to social media goes here in this section. And then we have, I forgot to talk about this dashboard. It's just basically some fall clothing. We have boots. I think this is like a bracelet. We have a jacket, just a little collage of fall clothing and accessories. Next, we have a view of a window, a window view. We have some pumpkins and a chair, the fireplace, and just some, a lot of fall decor, which is really pretty. And then we have like a note section where I can jot down things, any ideas or anything that may come to mind. And this little pocket folder, let's see. I don't even remember what's in here. I actually have the letters that I use. Let me go back to the front here on these to spell out fall fun. I received these letters also in the swap I did from Crafty Planner Queen. So I've used those. And what else is in here? I have some library page flags that I got from Cloth and Paper that are pretty fall colors, so I have that. I have these tiny dots. It's from the Mocha Muse collection from Pretty Planner Co. And we have these pretty dots, these colors. And then I have the oval stickers. It's the same thing. And those are pretty fall colors. Also, I just got this from Harriet Wright Design. I actually showed this in my fall haul video. It might have been part 1, where I did all of the planner related items. So I have that in the front pocket. And let's see, in the back pocket is some weather icon stickers and also just some tab divider stickers. And that's what's in the back. And let's put that back. We have another pocket here, which there isn't anything in it. I don't have anything in it. And we have a pocket here. And I put this little paper clip. I got these, I want to say, from Joann right before they closed. And it came in a pack of maybe 6 or 8. And I think 4 had words and 4 had something else. So I thought this was nice to put in there. It just says hello. And I just clipped it there. And here I just have a piece of decorative cardstock that I got from a paper pad, and just cut it and put it in here just to give, you know, some decor to the back. And then for my pen, this is a Pen and Gear ink gel pen that I got from Walmart, and it came 2 in a pack. This color, and I think the other colors are more like a mustardy color. So I have that. All right, so let's put this back, and it writes really well. I have this little section here, which is also a pocket that I am not using. And let me put, while I still have this open, let me put this paper clip back here. All right. All right, let's put that there. And I'll go through slowly, just in case you want to see dashboards again. All right. And I have this one. And let's see, this is the one I put together. We have this one. This might be my favorite out of all of, well, yeah, that one and this one. I just love the colors of it. Okay, and I have one more, and I have this and my fluted dashboard. And again, I created the dashboard. Some are in the Etsy shops. I have a lot of different ones in the Etsy shop, so feel free to look around. You have any questions? They are sized, if you purchase, you will receive an A5 and a classic size dashboard. If you need a different size, you can always message me, and I can create, you know, a special link just for you for that particular size. So just let me know. And that will conclude the flip through of my fall planner, not fall, of my October planner setup. I try to do a different theme every month. This theme was, as you can see, was more, you know, autumn themed. Last month was coquette. Next month, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure if I'm going with traditional Thanksgiving, or if I want to carry on fall, or if I just want to do something else. I have a little time to think about it, and I am going to get that together. I usually don't do like what's the word, videos where I'm putting the planner together. I always show it once it's put together. So if you would like to see me putting the planner together versus doing the flip through afterwards, just let me know in the description box, and I'll take that into consideration, and, you know, just get all the things together. And that way I can show you my process of how I put, you know, the planner together. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this video. If this is your first time here, again, thank you for clicking that play button. If you saw something you liked or you're interested in seeing future videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back to see another video. And I look forward to bringing more videos for the fall and the holiday season. And until next time, bye guys.